I want to thank Julia Lynn for all the help that she's done on this issue, but you could save millions of dollars by stopping SRS from taking children out of good homes and putting them in foster care and paying the foster people to raise these children. That's one way you could really save a lot of money. This is an uncontrollable situation. They come into a home, take these children, they have no reason to take them, but they do, and they pay these foster people, and then they let them adopt them, and these good families lose their children, and somebody else is raising them and don't care what they do to them.
All right, so we know they're not good people. You want to get rid of it? You want to get rid of paying them?
Yes, I want it to stop.
All right. Comments on this, and then we're done with questions. I'm sorry, guys. We're just flat out of time.
We did have an interim this fall. Representative Kegel and Senator Lynn headed that up. And it is an issue that's going to be addressed this legislative session. We know there's a problem. It's unfortunately they didn't have enough time. They only have 2 days. I'd asked for 4. We ended up getting 2. But this thing needs to really be peeled back and exposed for what it is. And SRS is out of control. And they're out of control when they unfund things that are really necessary and the public wants. But they come up with $40 million in a sex predator rehabilitation. So I don't know where they found the money, but you're right on. There is a problem in that area, and it will be taken up this year.
Senator Lynn.
Thank you. First of all, I just want to mention that during the interim, there was a lot of talk early on that we weren't going to have any interim committees due to budget constraints and due to saving taxpayer dollars. So what I want to say is, when Representative Kegel and I started talking about formulating the agenda, and we've been working on it for a number of months, we requested the days. They were denied. So what I did is I went to Senate leadership and I said, this is an important issue because this issue is an issue because we privatized foster care in Kansas. It's costing every taxpayer millions of dollars. And are we getting the result that we want out of this privatization? That's what we're looking at. So what I want to say to all of you is, first of all, when we have decisions that are made previous to going in and say we're not going to have any interim sessions because we're looking after our tax dollars. That's great. But let's not leave an important issue which is costing millions of dollars that we might not be getting the result that we want to have. And there is waste and it needs to be looked at. So I just want to commend our Senate leadership for overriding the decision. Well, they didn't override it. They worked with the other side and got the days granted. So, and I'm not saying that to cause any problems, but that was the reality. And so thank you for bringing that up.
They keep renewing.
So were there comments that you weren't able to make when you asked the representatives your question?
Well, yes. I want to know why they keep renewing the contracts when they know that this is going on and that it's a big problem, and yet they go ahead and renew the contracts anyway.
Anything else that didn't get aired on the children's issues today?
Well, the fact is that they admit that something's wrong. We've had 2 committee meetings. Second year we've had them. They admit that these companies, these private companies, who are contracted by CPS, is doing it for the money, but then they keep renewing these contracts, so we can't get out of the contracts. It keeps us in there for long periods of time. They make billions of dollars off the back of our children. Billions of dollars. And they do it, and they're non-profit. They don't even have to pay taxes on the money they receive from the government. KBC in year 2004, off of federal taxes, made $23 million. In 2005, they upped that to, in 1 year, they upped their income, their revenue on the back of our children from 250% up to $58 million.